With the first overall.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, for Minnesota, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. And one of the stars in our upcoming game spent a little time with one of our stars right here. Shaq, how was your meeting with AI?
All I'll say is, because snitches get stitches, is AI made some questionable decisions when he was young. We all have. I can relate.
Wow, that's deep.
That's all you're getting from me, Ernie. Lips are sealed.
Wow. No details on your bad decisions?
And throw away the key. What? AI. He definitely had some hard times. He had some drama, and he fought his way into the league, but it seems to be behind him now. But Shaq's not telling us, so I'm not 100% sure it's behind us because we sent him in there to get information. He comes back here, and he doesn't
give us anything. Way to work. That was valuable for our show. For you to go talk to AI and then come back and say, oh, I don't know, didn't say anything.
Send me next time.
I will. I'll send you to talk to AI.
I'll sing like Luther Vandross.
Or maybe we'll send Kevin Harlan.
Okay.
Hey, you make sure you guys get a good warm-up out there. AI, you ready?
For game? Yeah, of course. About to go get warmed up.
No, I mean, are you ready?
Yeah, coach, I'm ready. Wait, for what?
You starting tonight.
I'm starting tonight?
Mm-hmm. You starting tonight.
Wow. Yo, that's hard to believe, man.
Well, you've earned it, AI. Look, you've proven yourself beyond a shadow of doubt that you belong in this league. It's time to take it to the next level.
Man, coach, I don't know what to say. I mean, I've been waiting for this a long time. Thank you. I won't let you down.
Oh, I know you won't. Then get out there and shoot around. Proud of you, AI.
It's about time. Finally starting. I had to cut out some music. I was getting copyrights, which is another ridiculous moment. Oh boy, I'm not making any threes. That one went in. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 4. Yeah, I'm not feeling the 3 tonight. Gonna be a lot of passing then. It's going to be a lot of... Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, kind of going in. Don't have corner specialists yet. Okay, let's go in here.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. 2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's a single-game return to Los Angeles for the Clippers as they look for a boost from their home crowd. These guys really need a win. Very frustrating right now. Look at guys, 0-9 to start this season.
You know, Kevin, this is a team that you would certainly not consider
Clippers,
to be world beaters,
wow.
but they certainly are better than what they've shown us thus far. I
0-9.
mean, it will be interesting to keep an eye on them the rest of the season because they've got the potential to make some improvement.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, another big step for AI. He is being moved into the starting lineup. Now, you could see this coming considering the way he's been playing lately, but he didn't seem fazed by the change in status. He said he'd keep working as hard as he always has. Guys, back to you.
David, thank you for that. AI certainly has earned it.
I just don't see how anyone could be against the change. When AI is on the court, the team plays with so much more energy. I mean, really a no-brainer to make that move.
Brent, we're already starting to hear some trade rumors out there. Is it ever too early to start making changes?
If you talk to any good GM, it's never too early to start thinking about how can I make this roster better.
Constant thought.
There are some times, though, and I think we've seen this through the years, where there might be a player that's on the roster that whether there's a coaching change or his approach to the season, maybe it's a contract year and mentally he's not really where he needs to be, that sometimes teams examine that and think, might need to remove this now in order for us to get where we need to go.
Okay, here we go.
And that might be some of the reasons why, Kevin, we're hearing some names this early in the season.
Exactly. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Minnesota, Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Teague out there with AI, and it's Covington in at the 3 slot. And he makes that one.
He still made that.
Harrell's got the game going here with the first basket for the Clippers.
That was good D.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Gibson with it, now guarded by Gallinari. Back to Teague, over Williams, and too long on the shot.
And we bricked out first shot.
Gallinari passes to Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Although he's a little bit smaller,
what happened to my steal animation?
Does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
AI kicks to Towns. Here's Davenport.
And I bricked that too.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
God.
One-on-one fast break. Puts it up from 12. Minnesota with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better
finally
team
get something.
And a very good all-around effort here, and that's what you need to win on the road.
Start out with 2 bricks, a turnover from the alley-oop, and he bricked twice.
On the season
yeah.
As a unit from the free throw line.
And for him, that
Are you serious? Are you serious with that? Mo Williams shot that with a good contested shot.
Trip to the line. Rarely
and I'm cold. Why am I cold?
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes to get a hand up on the three-point
Mo
shot.
Williams blocking me? Oh
that
my
didn't even
God.
affect him.
Yep, they're cheating.
Gibson with the steal.
Right here, Gibson, come on.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Magic in Orlando. AI dishes to T. 6 on the shot clock. Back to AI to halt the run, and that one drops.
And you figured it was just a matter of time, but Coach finally made the call to
We
move
finally
AI into that starting lineup.
up on the board.
You get the feeling that this was just an inevitable step in his development.
It's like I may need to be asking for a trade.
And the team feels the same way as they
I'll play a couple games before I ask for a trade because
piece of their franchise.
look at this.
That one.
They are on fire, 80%.
Counting is right. They've made 4 of their first 5. That's good.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Davenport. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Oh,
and he goes
what
in for the
was
dunk.
that,
Pick and roll was
Towns?
perfect on that play. It opens up a terrific look for Gallo there.
He just opened up the lane for him.
Now, here's AI. He's guarded by Williams. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play.
Another turnover from the alley-oop.
Wide open. And again, Los Angeles
Oh
with a triple.
my
This is as
God.
good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
This is
And a
turning
chance here to
out
look at
to
the
be
numbers for
BS
Covington.
already.
He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
From all the whispers that we've heard, he's been working hard on his game. It just has not showed up yet in the box score.
Now, here's Covington. 14 points from him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Everybody on that team was bricking.
Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Count that one.
And they're making
Giving up far
everything.
too many open rhythm looks.
Brent, a major pivot for the Clippers last season, trading away the most important player in franchise history, Blake Griffin.
Well, the front office made mention of sustainability and production over cost.
Oh, look at that.
It felt like it was the right
Nobody
time for
can
them
make
to move
anything.
on. The
Oh
size of
my
that max
God.
contract, the injury risk of Blake Griffin and what's happened and transpired the past couple
stole
of
it.
seasons convinced them that they might be able to clear that out of the way, get
Okay,
some
he's
flexibility,
pushing me out of
and rebuild
bounds.
the roster in the way that they wanted to moving forward.
Now here's Towns. Danilo Gallinari unable to get his last shot to go.
Shoot it, Teague.
for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh my
Clippers
God. 22 to
leading by
88%.
with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
Now, here's AI. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Teague. No good off the front.
Another brick.
And he completely threw the timing
Oh my
off
God.
on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Temple can't get it to
He
go.
missed a wide
Timberwolves
open
trail by
shot.
12.
Can
Some
I get
tough
fouled?
offensive sets.
Yes,
They
I
wanna turn it
can.
around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For Minnesota, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. Free throw good, AI. And both free throws good for AI. Did you ever think, Brent, that we'd see this many players, 6'10", 6'11", 7-footers, handling the ball and shooting like we're seeing them shoot from that kind of distance?
I'm hopeful for it. I've been hopeful for it, and it doesn't surprise me about what the league is. This is a very select group of people that have the right combination of
Good
DNA
shot,
and
good
genetics.
Gibson. Good
and
shot.
the fact that these guys are more and more capable with their skill set, not a surprise to me, Kevin.
So fun to watch, too. My goodness. So here's Gallinari after the basket by Minnesota. Over Gibson, and it's Gallinari missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage.
Towns, why'd you stop? Oh my God.
Leading by 8. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
That jump shot didn't make any sense.
His 4th rebound in this one. AI right side. Now here's Covington. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Towns kicks to AI. A fader. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he
really shut up.
Knocks it loose.
I'm knocking it loose.
AI. And AI throws it down.
A nice run.
We're down by 4.
To bring it a little closer.
And that's all you can do. Just chisel away at the lead. Keep believing in what you're doing.
That's all right. That's right, Brent.
He's coming off a 19-point game against
the truth,
Orlando.
Brother.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his 1st foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Sharch checked in for Minnesota. Rose comes in for Jeff T. Now, here is Gallinari. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Oh, my God.
And the Clippers lead by 6.
Gallinari so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
Wide open shot.
This team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
I know, that's right.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los
Brent
Angeles.
is speaking the truth tonight.
Kicks it to Williams. For the 3, hands it from downtown.
Oh my God.
Williams has got a pair of 3s now in the 1st quarter for Los Angeles. Right side Towns. The kick out to
Dunk it, Towns. What are you doing? Get a foul.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his 1st shot this game.
And the defense
At least he made
tried to slow him down, but Derrick Rose just a handful when he gets around the rim.
And AI comes to help. On the wing, Green. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Rose. And the 3 off target.
Wow, Rose, why didn't you drive in?
Gallinari against Covington.
You should have drove into the lane on that one, man.
Passes it to Beverly.
That
to
was
middle.
not a good.
Here's Williams.
Are you serious?
To set up the lay-in. Williams has got 12.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Outside Rose.
Oh, he didn't pass it to me.
Covington. 6 to shoot.
I mean, Covington. I was wide open, and he got rejected. Oh, my God.
Surveying the D, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Zhang comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Robert Covington. AI in the post, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws.
I'm the only one who can score in this
both free
team.
throws good for AI.
This is just ridiculous.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI.
Wow.
That is his 1st foul of the game.
As soon as I press that steal, it's a foul. Telling me to stop reaching.
Against Wiggins. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Oh, our whole team is going to get fouled out of the game by the 2nd quarter.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. They lead by 4. Gallinari on the wing, covered by Wiggins.
Yeah, just a sloppy start. He has got to do a better job of valuing the possessions. Guys, he can get this shot anytime he wants.
You bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot.
And And foul on the shot.
Bros,
so
you didn't have to foul him,
Brad,
man.
I'm sure there were times, and you've won 2 championships where you thought you were going to win a title, and it didn't happen.
I'll go
You
back
did
to the
not have to
first
foul
night
him.
that I thought potentially we were going to win a title with San Antonio, and that was in the 2005 finals against Detroit. We had come back home for a Game 6 that I thought we were going to win, and we did not. And sort of the pressure that mounted after that game to know that we were going to a Game 7 and had lost an opportunity where we really did feel coming off a Game 5 we were going to win. It certainly elevated the intensity of the Game 7, which we eventually won at home for our
Look
title
at this
in
guy.
2005.
Are you serious
A
with
minute
that?
20 left here in the first quarter. AI left side.
Dude, what are you... Dang.
Knocked away.
Wow, what the fuck was that?
Shot from the top of the key. The shot that time,
What
not on
the
target.
hell?
And the Clippers
I
will
was
go the other
smothered.
way with it.
Come
Last
on.
game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss
There was
there.
no way I was
They played
smothered.
well, but just not
I
well
just broke
enough.
his
And
ankles.
close
How did I
games
get
really
smothered?
test where your team is at.
Well, you can learn a lot about yourselves, and coaches can learn about the confidence in their players. So back to the drawing board, get in the gym, and look forward to
How
the
you
next
gonna tell me I was
opportunity.
smothered when I
There's
just
no
broke his
excuse
ankle?
to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. AI passes to Rose. Back to AI. Pass to Sharch. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I like
What
the tactics
the
on
hell?
defense there, refusing to
How'd you
give the
miss-
shooter the
how'd you
easy
miss
layup
that?
at the rim.
How did you miss that?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Lou Williams for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And earlier, we got a chance to talk to AI about being added to the starting lineup.
I know that as nice as it feels to be added to the starting lineup, nothing's set in stone. You know, I have to keep working hard, keep improving to make sure that I go out and prove that I still belong on the floor when that first jump ball goes up. Hard work got me here, and it's definitely it's the only thing that's going to keep me here.
And Greg, AI keeps making a whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. For
We're
Los
still
Angeles, they
tied.
have gone
Okay,
3
as
of
long as
4
they're
at the free throw line
not
tonight.
winning by freaking 18 points like the Golden State. You can really tell
free throw
who
is good. Now leading by
2K
1.
favors.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Williams and Gallinari out on the perimeter. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Green, and it's Beverly in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor.
And
for the
one.
Clippers.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Oh,
Maybe
couldn't make
that
him
hole
pay.
was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension. That
I don't
will
know
keep
why
him
I'm
coaching the
expecting
team
fouls,
for the
but
next few years.
I should really
Kevin?
stop expecting
Well, if nothing
fouls.
else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. AI dishes to T.
Oh my God.
Outside Williams.
I didn't even dish it to T.
AI outside. And it's in there. AI's got 22 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Beverly. He dishes it to Williams. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him.
I'm never going to learn. Never going to learn.
Williams looking around. Drills the three-pointer.
Look at this BS.
Williams has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Moving
It's
screens.
First triple of the second quarter.
Come on, come in.
Of the game.
I did not pass it to you.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I got to turn on this on-court coaching off.
AI up top. He's guarded by Williams. AI kicks to T. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Count it. AI's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Beverly finds Gallinari. They get a hand on it.
Oh. Covington is playing some good D, boy.
From the line. Here's Harrell.
And we can't get the rebound.
And he gets the bucket. Harrell's got 6.
What the hell were you doing, Towns?
And he gets the easy putback.
Here's Davenport. No good on the 3.
Come on.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2
Are you
shots,
serious
he's
with that?
definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain
He just got the ball poked out of him like 3-4 times, and he's still not cold. BP, you can't get cold.
Left to play in the first half. Here's Harrell. Score the basket.
Look at that.
Fourth. He's only missed 1 of his
He's
5
just
shots tonight.
old.
I mean, the number of
Freaking
points
Towns.
they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Well, Montrezl Harrell seen by many as
Okay. I was pressing sprint like right there, and I can't sprint forward. What? Look, and then look at this. My character just waited for him to come.
throw-in in that Chris Paul trade has paid huge dividends for the Clippers.
Now here's Teague. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Clock at 4. Here's Davenport. Kept alive.
There you go,
Minnesota.
Towns.
Yes, that goes in.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt
bull crap.
that he can step outside and knock down the jumper.
That was a steal.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And the shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Feels like I'm playing a magnet game.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Yeah,
this is where you have to
I
sharpen
don't
up
think
your
I can play
passing.
with this
That's a
team
careless
because
turnover.
we can't make any fast break at all on this team.
LA's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the
We
second
can't
quarter.
win a
4 of
whole
9.
lot of games if we can't fast break.
Everly with the ball. AI picks him up. Teague against Williams. Over Teague.
And look at this. Why didn't you contest the shot?
21 points for Williams.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
AI passes to Towns. No good.
Oh,
And
man.
you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And that'll
How's
do
it
it for
going?
the
What's
first
up with all
half.
those
A competitive
numbers?
game so far. Los
Oh,
Angeles on
8:02
top,
to
up
your
2.
1
It's
a.m. You're staying up late
Thank
again.
you, Kevin. An incredible performance so far, and this is your first ever NBA start. How did you get past being nervous?
Man, first of all, my teammates have been great. They've been giving me so much support on the court and off the court, and there isn't so much as pressure as you might think. In fact, it's not hard to have success like this when you got a group of guys around you.
Great support and great confidence that comes from hearing your teammates have your back. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an...
Yeah, we'll see, because we were getting pretty much nothing. The game comparison, well, we actually came up to 46%. They dropped down to 47. The three-pointers, they shot 18 three-pointers.
Edge. Really an incredible game from AI.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken.
I wanted to do a layup. What the hell
Here's who
happened?
Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with.
That
Gibson
was supposed to
plays
be
the
a layup.
four with Towns in the middle. AI is out there with Teague, and it's Covington.
How
in
did
at the
Gibson foul him?
Well, he's had ankle troubles and knee surgeries. Last season, a gluteal tear, and over the course of his career,
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. over here where I am.
more of a part of what Danilo Gallinari's story is about in the NBA. Hopefully, he'll find some health this year.
Here's Davenport, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Lou Williams. And
Oh, my
Gallinari, an
God.
efficient score if he can just, Brent, stay healthy.
Yeah, the optimism seems
At least I
to
made
be
one.
waning with regards to that. Over his 10-year career, he's played about half of the games, and you're paying him a pretty good sum of money. That's a tough pill to swallow if you're an owner, but as a fan, you root for him to be out there and have some success.
Here's Temple, defended by Covington. Temple finds Harrell. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 3. Covington passes to Gibson. Gallinari with the rebound.
I saw that. I mean, seriously.
Gallinari's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
There's no way.
Knocked loose.
Give me that. Oh, my God.
Here's Williams. And the shot falls short this time.
You know, they don't score.
I don't know
on
how I
that
didn't
shot,
steal
but they're
that.
gonna be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Seriously,
that's
every
number
time I go
4,
into the
definitely
paint,
something to keep
every
track
time I
of
have
as
the
we move
ball,
forward.
there's like 4 guys
Here's Gibson.
guarding me.
They have yet to hit
Come on,
a
Gibson.
shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
It's been like that all game.
Williams kicks to Beverly. Puts up a 3. And it's AI with the rebound.
And extending the D there, putting
No,
a lot
T.
of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra
Wide
pass.
open
A
shot.
contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Wide open shot.
The pass to Gibson. Over Beverly. Pulled the shot
There
a
you
little
go,
up, but
Gibson,
the bounce
finally.
goes his way. And it's 8 points for Taj Gibson. The Clippers in the lead. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2
Good
for
try,
him.
Covington. Good try.
Beverly against T. To the inside. Puts it up from 12.
They got to be more active.
Towns
on offense
almost
and maybe a little
rejected
bit
that.
more aggressive going to the rim. 0 of 4.
Wide open
Not
shot.
Impressive thus far.
I can't make nothing.
And so Beverly will bring it
I
up
cannot
for
make
Los
anything
Angeles.
tonight.
This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
The kick out to Towns.
Towns, why didn't you shoot that?
Outside Teague. Over Gallinari. Teague can't hit. The Clippers have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. From deep, Williams.
Look at this
down at
BS.
Trump through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Man, the confidence that Sweet Lou is showing right now is tearing him up.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game.
First
Zubats
foul,
is checked in
Patrick
for the
Beverley.
Clippers. Minnesota
In the
also
third
making some
quarters.
changes.
Have you ever
Sharks
seen the
checked in for
NBA?
Gibson.
I don't think so.
Bang comes in for Robert Covington. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Teague. Clock at 6. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 2.
Towns almost didn't make that shot. I mean,
and you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. Back to Beverly. And he banks in the
oh
lead.
my God.
Beverly's got 5 now.
Towns didn't even try to block him or
is
anything.
impressive. Takes the punishment. I don't think he minds it one bit and still converts. Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
I'm missing every wide open shots.
The kick out to Williams.
Nothing I can do if I keep missing them.
Over AI. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota now the other way. And it's time for an injury report.
Unfortunately, it does not.
Nobody can make a shot. What the hell is going on?
He could be out for a while. Not the news you wanted to hear, Kevin.
Appreciate that,
my
DA.
God.
Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This
Nobody can make a shot, and we're down by 6.
Clippers leading by 6.
Outstanding.
Back to Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Ball's knocked loose. Towns with the steal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. The Timberwolves, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes
everything hard.
easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate.
Now we're down by 4.
Range. And one of the problems in the first half,
we've been down all game long.
They needed to fix that, and
we tied it
much
once
improved since the break.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Timberwolves trail by 6. There's the dish to Gibson. Back to Teague. Five to shoot. To the middle. It's picked off.
Oh my God.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. Beverly dishes to Gallinari. Poke loose.
Oh, are you serious?
Oh, and that.
Look at this. He had the ball. That's why I started running. Look at this. It's like a magnet that went right into his hand.
No question.
Wow.
Gallinari
yeah, we're getting
size,
robbed.
Can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
AI passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh,
no doubt,
yeah, we're getting robbed.
See him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Teague against Beverly. The tray. And again,
look at this BS.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite
okay,
to back
I'll be
this arm.
right
These
back.
kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right
Okay, sorry, I had to go get something to drink, and I don't know why my be right back
And here's Beverly.
screen
He
is
brings it
not
up for Los
working.
Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They've got Ivica Zubac. He's out there with Harold.
Look at
Gallinari
this
is out there with Patrick
BS.
Beverly. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Timberwolves trail by 12. And a
Wide
wide
open.
open look for AI. Here's Towns. And the
Can't
layup
make
is
anything.
good.
And all those second chance
Wide
points
open shot. I
have given
haven't
them a
made a
boost
three
here in
since the
second
first half.
And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And Beverly kicks to Harold. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go.
You
with all
know
the
that was
contact.
not a
Nice
foul.
work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The first one falls. Aside from one recent year, we've seen plenty of coaching changes. When teams come up short, do you think that position maybe gets too much blame?
Probably, and coaches know that's exactly what they're in store for once they sign a contract to coach a
that
team.
kind of money.
I meant
all
to
of a
do a
sudden they
pump
know
fake,
that
but okay,
what
I'll
happens on
take
the floor,
that.
The end result is going to be whether or not I coach this team the next year and the year after and the year after. Interesting cycle of things that happens, though, Kevin, is when changes are made
Look at
in a front
this.
office around the
Give
league.
and go BS.
Sometimes the managers want to put in a coach where they feel either a little bit more comfortable
Wide open
with,
again.
or a style of basketball that
I'm
they're
not
more
gonna give
comfortable
up
with.
on that
And sometimes
three-pointer.
the success on the floor for the coach has no bearing on whether or not he's going to keep his job,
Right.
because management would like to see a different product out there. So they become a victim sometimes of upper management movement, and sometimes are removed from being the head coach.
Good thoughts.
And he's been a little bit disappointing in this game.
Oh, and he's
However,
going to
his
shoot a
team
three. Why
has
would
his
you
back.
shoot a three right
They
there?
need a little bit more help from him.
Why?
Clippers leading by 8.
I'm trying to bring us back, and you're just going to shoot a contested three.
Gallinari outside. He kicks it to Beverly. Shamet. He's guarded by AI. 5 to shoot. Inside. Zubac lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, what a
And the Clippers
BS
lead by
pick and
10.
roll right there.
Up by a bunch. He's
Wide
still
open
pushing
three
the action,
again,
trying
and
to
I'm
impose
bricking again.
his will.
Well, collectively,
Oh,
they've done it
my
tonight here.
goodness.
A passionate performance from the squad.
And Robert Covington picks
So
up the
they're
foul.
purposely leaving
And
me
that'll be his
open
third foul
so I
so
can
far.
miss. I got to keep shooting. Got to keep on shooting the wide open shots.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Beverly against T. Beverly finds Harrell, and that one good. Harrell's got the lead
Towns
at
was
12 now for
nowhere to
Los
be
Angeles.
found.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The feed now to AI. It's Covington on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Wow.
Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the
Keep
Kings.
on getting cheated.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a
Look at this. Why you run away from
for
him?
things to go wrong. They just have
How
that
all
much
of a
of an
sudden you
advantage
just switched to
over
my
that team.
man?
This one for 3. Sinks the
Oh,
triple.
he made it
He's
back.
got just enough separation to let that one fly.
Oh.
So comfortable from long range.
Clippers leading by 9. Beverly the pass to Harrell. Williams with the ball. Working on AI. Williams kicks to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls.
Oh,
And they're
man.
beginning to just flat
Pounds
fall
didn't
apart
even try to
defensively
guard him
right
at
now,
all.
especially on the interior.
And the Timberwolves
There's only so
call
much I
time.
can do.
You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
And he's on fire.
I can't play
from
5
beyond the
on
arc.
1
It's time to
basketball.
start shaping their game plan around stopping this long range assault.
Timberwolves trail by 11. AI outside. Towns at the elbow.
Towns,
Outside
you had a
T.
wide open shot, man.
AI outside. That's good. And so Teague
It
with
was
the
lightly
assist.
contested. Actually, that kind of looked like a foul to me. I mean, technically I was open. But what did Mo do? Look Look at where his hand is. It went through my body. How is that a contested shot? That's not contested. That's a foul.
Teague's got assist number 7.
That should have been a 4-point play right there.
By 8.
That's 2K for you.
Now Beverly. And there's the foul.
Oh,
It'll
my
go on
God.
AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
As soon as I press that button.
Gibson with the steal.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill. Well, the rest of the team has
We're
looked
only down by
pretty bad
6
tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the
We're
load
catching
on
up.
offense.
Just keep on playing
Harold
good
dishes
D.
to Beverly.
If you guys can't play good D, I'm asking for a trade.
Beverly looking around.
I thought it would be fun to play for Towns, but
over Teague. And that one hits back iron.
good read. Good read.
Even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Back to
Oh,
AI.
wide open. Oh, what was that? Dude, Mo Williams just fouled me and I didn't get the call. Look at this. Wow. He bumped into my body.
On the triple.
Oh, my
LA's gone 1 of
God.
3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And that
And
one's
why
good.
nobody's
Beverly.
guarding him?
Beverly showing off a little bit of a teardrop. Didn't know he had that.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing here by 8. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly.
That's right.
That's foul number 2 for him. Green
Go
is
get
checked
fouls.
in for Gallinari. Here's Gibson. Nails.
You better
the
make that
baby
one,
hook.
Gibson.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Williams in the post. He's guarded by AI. Outside, Green. And Beverly kicks to Green. Harrell, the pass to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside.
Look at all that
Green.
moving screens.
Here's Temple. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass, and a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Towns wide open. And again, it's Minnesota.
Good shot,
And it
Towns.
just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Williams double team. Over in the corner, Beverly. Off target
He
from
finally
range.
missed.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made one 3 in the first half, but they're still
I was
daring him to
smothered.
shoot.
We
and he
released
can't
it
make him pay
late
for it.
and still got it in
Clippers
somehow.
have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th
Not
quarter.
even going to mention the fouls because I know I won't get it.
This is to Williams.
Yeah, I saw the screen. You mean
To the
moving
middle.
screens.
And as Harrell
Give
misses,
me that
the
rebound.
Timberwolves trail. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're
Finally
playing
got
right
a
now
foul.
with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Yeah, you fouled me,
nice,
bro.
Strong finish there, nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Derrick Rose is checked in for Jeff Teague.
For the tide.
And it's tied up with that one. The Clippers shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. And Temple kicks to Harrell. On the wing, Williams. That's tipped. 6 to shoot. Beverly finds Green. Drains it from beyond the
Oh
arc.
my
You can see
God.
some miscommunication on the defensive end of the floor that time. No excuse for letting a player get that good a look on that possession.
Now,
You're supposed to
here's
give me a
Covington.
pick.
Defense right on him. Trying to get open is Gibson. And that
Wide
one's good.
open.
AI.
He has a lot of points from long range.
We
this
got the
half.
3
He's taking
right back.
advantage of a really tired defense.
Here's Beverly. Banked in
Oh
off the
my
glass.
God.
Beverly's got 4 this quarter.
I
Beverly
switched
showing a bit of his
players
speed right
at
there,
the
out of the
wrong
blocks,
time.
hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
Rose against Beverly. AI right side. Towns kicks to AI. To the inside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Well, time and score.
Rose, what the hell was that, Rose?
Right now at this point in the game, guys.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor.
Why
here in the
would you
fourth
even
quarter.
run in there, Rose?
Everly with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. It's good for
Look
long
at
range.
this BS.
And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
Oh,
He's
my
got a baton
God.
in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. Here's Gibson. Basket is good.
And
He'll get
one.
a chance for one more at the line.
Good job by Taj using his muscle on that shot, even when you rough him
Oh,
up.
I released it
On the
way
free throw,
early.
no
I'm
good.
not used to his
Los
free
Angeles
throw.
leading by 3. And here's Beverly. Plenty of space. That one wide left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
AI can't hit.
Oh,
No
my
doubt
God.
disappointed with that one. He'd
Wide
love to
open.
have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that
Wide
play on
open.
repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the
There you
field.
go, Towns.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, GA. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
Well, especially when the game is this close, you recognize with your instincts the opportunity to help your team out. Just never flinched.
And a kind
Yes.
roll that time off the rim. as
We
that one
lead
falls.
by 1.
AI's got 47 points. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. That's a floor
Oh,
goal.
my God. He
takes it
just
up and
went
lays it
right
in.
through me.
Wow, huge in a big moment there. Getting the ball to Lou Williams, not a bad idea.
Oh,
Here's
wide
Davenport.
open. I don't even want to lean.
Yep,
Never mind.
Another basket.
My goodness.
Never
50 for the game.
mind.
Yep, he is putting on
Never
a show.
mind.
The Clippers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Down low. Here's Green. That one a tan
Oh,
off
my
line to the
goodness.
right, but drops in for him. Green's got it all tied up now
He just
for the
shot
Clippers.
over a 7-footer.
Here's Davenport.
And
another
one.
falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
And
Yeah,
one.
making a GA look all too easy right now. He throw good. AI.
A good guy
They
to
need
have
a
on the free
timeout.
throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
And the Clippers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
There's Williams with the 3. Rebound.
Yeah, he's
Minnesota.
trying to cheat. Trying to cheat.
AI with it. Williams picks him up. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. AI outside. Kicks to Towns.
Towns.
5 on the clock. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah.
And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. The Clippers shooting very well
Need
right
to
now.
turn off his
52%
on-court
in this
coaching.
fourth quarter. Passes it to Beverly. Back to Williams. Los
Not
Angeles
making
with
that.
another miss. Timberwolves leading by 5. And AI with the basket on the assist from Gibson. AI's got 55.
I
him
let
dominating
that
the
go
offensive
very
end
late
is what
because
accounts
he
for this
went
lead.
for the
Just a very difficult
contest.
guy to stop once he gets going.
Williams gets the bucket.
Lou Williams
BS.
living for the moment. Got clutch written all over him here tonight.
AI passes to Rose. Poked away. AI
Rose.
outside.
Towns. You got this, Towns.
Towns against Harrell. And it's Towns missing.
Oh,
Guys, a critical
God.
time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
He dropped the ball.
Now here's Williams. He's guarded by AI.
You're not doing nothing,
Green
Mo.
kicks to Williams.
You're not doing anything, Mo.
Williams double
Look at
team.
this. Look at this cheap double.
And the
double
ball's
team.
tied
There
up, so
you
we'll
go.
have a jump ball.
They're trying to do that cheap freaking pick moving screen. There's no way he can out-jump Towns, right?
And the Timberwolves with possession here. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And
Good
Derrick
job,
Rose, the
Rose.
former
Good job.
#1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 7. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
And so the Timberwolves take the win.
Oh,
This
they
was
took
a
me out of the
hard-fought,
game.
well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations on the win. You all were dominant in the fourth quarter. What produced all that energy down the stretch?
You know, it's funny. I was starting to get that winning feeling, DA. And I wanted to close this game out in style. We deserved this win. And I wouldn't have been able to face our fans if I didn't get it. So, I just started to pour it on.
Yeah, that was quite an effort down the stretch, and nobody else was better than you. So congratulations. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
AI, Press
Yo.
is asking for you. Can you answer some questions real quick?
All right, thanks, Charlie. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
All right, I'll see you in the conference room. Go get him.
Hey, thanks, Charlie.
AI, hey, congrats on getting the start.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So how's it feel to finally make the starting lineup?
Well, you know, it's been a long road for me getting here, as you know, but but I never gave up. And I gotta say, I gotta give my fans a lot of credit for sticking with me. You know, whether I was in China Fort Wayne. You know, they kept me going, and you know, they kept me going to the league, and now I'm starting, and it feels pretty special. I just feel like I held my own out there tonight, and you know, I hope that this is just the beginning for me. We good, Dan?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game against the Clippers.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Well, extremely accurate throughout the evening. I thought the play calling really fit the lineups they were rolling out.
Now it's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, we know it's been a journey to the NBA for AI. Now, he says he owes a lot to the players and the coaches from the Mad Ants, and one player in particular, Paul Tatum. The former forward from the Bulls and Heat showed AI what it meant to be a pro.
Great reporting as always, David. AI really credits Tatum for his development.
Yeah, and, you know, I remember Tatum when he was in the league, a very smart player, and it's nice to see he is guiding others. Finding their way in the league.
Well, Chris, tonight we see two teams with a lot of upside and still realizing what they can do, where their season can go.
It's a look into the future of the league, Kevin, and you gotta love it. It's always exciting to watch the young players develop.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Minnesota, Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. AI is out there with Teague, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Now here's James. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball against Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 13, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jeff Teague.
And it wasn't the quickest start for Lonzo Ball in his rookie year. You know, he had a lot of hype to live up to, but he showed he can be a player to build around. He plays as the high-octane engine for his team.
Covington with the bucket.
Now, what confidence from the rangy swing man. I mean, he knows what it takes to convert from there.
Ball kicks to Harris. To the paint, Covington with the steal. And stolen by LeBron. Back to Harris. And the rejection by Towns. AI passes to Teague. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
And here's Los Angeles, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
No question. The officials were active, trying to keep control of the game that affected the substitution pattern.
Now, here's Covington. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Towns. Launches it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at San Antonio, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think Minnesota, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
And the call will go against Corey Harris. That is his first foul of the game. AI right side. Shoots over McGee.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
James wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. James has got 5 points so far.
And James loves torching defenders with his pull-up jumper. Play up on him, he goes by you. Play off, he'll pull up.
Here's Davenport. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
No flow to their offense at all yet. I mean, just 1 for 5 from the floor to start the game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Now James, after the missed 3 from Davenport. 6 to shoot. Fades away. Rebound, Minnesota. Well, Greg, there have been talks of discontent, and right now there are sources saying AI has requested a trade. Unclear if it was his side that leaked the story or if it came from the team.
Yeah, something's got to be going on between him and upper management. It's very rare to see a player in AI's position demand to be traded, and we'll just have to follow this one and see how it plays out. All the time in the world to get that one off.
Teague against Ball. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns. And, of course, JaVale McGee.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Towns with the steal. Here's Davenport, and AI throws it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
Yeah, and I'll be interested to see how they respond. I mean, they lost the physical battle badly in that game. I'm sure that's still in their minds.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's T. They trail by 6. Left side, Towns. The Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Good work there as it goes.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
T kicks to AI. For 3, Gibson off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Los Angeles leading by 5. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And another 3 for the Lakers.
An outstanding three-point shooter. Kuzma is a prototype stretch 4. That makes him very valuable.
Here's Davenport, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Corey Harris picks one up. And early on, you want to win games, of course, but maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie, humble, ready to work, ready to listen. And then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective. And that one's good. Towns.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Saric has checked in for Gibson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for T. Ingram kicks to McGee. It's stolen by Saric. Here's Davenport. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A moment here to look at some numbers for LeBron James. He's right around 29 points a night, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
The Lakers making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Wiggins is checked in. Now here's Rondo. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Rondo's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. C-Web, usually rookies take more threes as they grow in the NBA. That has not been the case for Brandon Ingram.
Well, Ingram went the opposite way, taking less threes. If you think about it, he focused more on slashing and mid-range shots, and I think it's worked for him. He settled less, and he took a big step forward in his offensive development because of it.
Now here's Rose. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Clippers. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Down low, out to AI. Pass to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Davenport. That one's not going to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Ingram buries it down low. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Stolen by AI. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the dunk by Towns.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Ingram. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Good on the bucket. Rondo's got his second basket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 12. AI kicks to Saric. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And that one drops for him. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. The lead now cut to single digits.
Well executed. And then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Chandler kicks to Rondo. Passes it to Kuzma. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. The Timberwolves also with the Sub. Porky Dangs checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Rondo. Pass to James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 9.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
Well, that's put them up by double digits, trying to run away with this one wire to wire. I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to him.
And here is LeBron following the 3 from Davenport. And the pass to Ingram. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 6 points for him.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
AI kicks to Rose. Back to AI. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. On the wing, James. Again, the Lakers.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Here's Davenport. A rebound by the Lakers.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Here's Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Ingram is so rangy. Hard to affect his shot without foul.
Kuzma against Gibson. Left side Harris. Over AI. Gets it to go from 8 feet. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Adept at scoring from any area of the floor. Harris, a guy you gotta stay up on.
Inside we've got Kuzma and McGee. All out there with Harris. And it's Hart in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
He gets it to him off the bounce pass and gets the assist.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Now here is McGee. 20 points for him last game against Toronto. Ball with it. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Now AI. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. It's good. AI's got 9 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes the ball. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Corey Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Remarkable at sizing up screen and rolls. Ball, he has a knowledge of how to break down the defense. It's special.
Now, here's AI. 9 points in the game so far. Well, great leaping ability. Such an advantage in this game of basketball, Chris, when you think about the bigs who can control that kind of part of their game. Who comes to mind for you?
You have to go out there to look at that man, DeAndre Jordan. I mean, he dunks, it looks like a Nerf hoop. He just throws it up there. The way that he gets up. How about Drummond? The way that he can get 20 rebounds in just a second. How quick he is at getting that second step and going back up. When I think of athletic big men, I think of Andre Drummond as one of the most athletic big men that I've ever seen in my time of playing basketball.
I mean, you have to be cognizant of where Harris is. He's solid at timing when the block shots. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vladi or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see. Family or our friends. And so just because we're blessed with basketball abilities, sporting abilities, does not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform and can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voiceless.